Hi, thank you for tuning in. You probably bought a new home or you're planning of buying a new home. So there's a lot of information out there about different things that could go wrong or you need to be aware of. So everybody talks about major problems and minor problems. So there's a lot of information on major problems, be it latent dampness, that means dampness that is not visible to the naked eye. It could be hollowness on tile floors. Why some tile floors have hollowness, and how do you identify that, and what is the probable solution that you can get so that you don't have hollow tiles. Then there's a lot of information on carpet area, especially now that there is RERA, which talks about how carpet area is defined. So that is there. Then you also have information on cracks, whether it's a structural crack, whether it's a surface crack, and chips, right? So there's a lot of information about these major problems. But a home not only has a lot of these major problems, but there are also these small, minor problems. I'll take you through a few of these minor problems today so that you can understand what the minor problems are and how they can be rectified, or how you can catch them, and how you can talk to your own builder or the person building your house to make sure that you have a great, fantastic home that you deserve, right? So there are sliding doors and windows that are used today because they're a lot more convenient. It comes with 3 tracks or 2 tracks. If it is 3 tracks, then you can have a mosquito mesh, which is very convenient when you're living in places where there are a lot of mosquitoes. And also, you can leave the door open for a lot of wind to come in. Then you also have door hinges. So we'll talk about what the spacing should be and why it is so. We talk about weep hole. What is a weep hole? What happens if the weep hole is blocked? And what is a drip mold? And what is the reason for having a drip mold? Yeah, let's get started. So you have a ceiling brush felt, right? So you have these sliding doors that a door has or the window has. Now these things slide between each other and there's a gap. Now what happens if there's a gap between the sliding door? You could have insects come in, you could have dust come in, you could have a lot of noise if you're living in an area that's quite noisy, or you could have that whistling sound when the wind blows if you're high up on the 20th floor, 10th floor, so you can have that whistling sound. To prevent all of these, there is a ceiling brush felt that is stuck between the sliding doors. So what this does is this prevents the whistling because of wind blowing through. It prevents insects from crawling in. It prevents dust, not 100%, but prevents a lot of dust from coming through, and also some amount of noise, right? So what you want to do is you want to go through and check if you have that ceiling brush felt between your sliding doors for the window and for the door. Yeah, let's go to the next one. Door hinges. All doors have door hinges. Now the spacing between the door hinges, according to industry practice and norms, is not more than 30 inches, right? So if your door is 90 inches, then you will have 3. If your door is 91 inches, you should technically have 4. And also, if your door is quite heavy and long or wide, sorry, not long, wide, then you will have hinges that are closer together on top, and then it could have one hinge at the bottom, or the space could be equally distributed. The reason for this is the bending moment that the door will face will sag the door, and that will scuff your floor. To prevent that, you have 2 hinges that are holding it from preventing it from touching the floor, right? So you want to check that if you have a wide, big, heavy door, you want to make sure that these hinges will take care of the weight and not scuff your floor later on. Also, you want to make sure that all the hinges have all the screws on them. Some of them forget to put all 8 screws on, so you want to make sure that all of this is there, right? So go ahead and check that. Then you have a weep hole. Now, as the name suggests, this weep hole weeps away water. So your weep hole is not only on your sliding doors, but also on your sliding windows. In India, which we face a lot of monsoon, so there's a lot of water that comes in from the outside and it hits the glass and then it goes down. So to make sure that whatever water comes in does not come into the home, they have these holes that are there which allows the water to flow out and go out back either outside or into the balcony. Make sure that these are not blocked. You want to see that there's no mortar there. You want to see that no twigs or hair or something, or even dead insects. Keep cleaning them. Make sure that there's a cap on the outside to prevent insects from flying in, or bees or something else from making a nest. Keep that clean and you will have really great windows. Then you have what is called a drip mold. So a drip mold is, again, with monsoon, you have a lot of water that hits the wall, or a chajja or the ceiling of your balcony, and this will then drip, and then water will flow through. So the water will flow from here and then come. If the drip mold is absent, the water will flow all the way back, and then you can have stains on the ceiling, or it could come all the way to the door. So if you have a drip mold, since the water can't go up, the water will stagnate here and then fall when there's enough water. So that is what is a drip mold. So check, make sure that you don't have some dampness or any stains. Make sure your chajja has got a drip mold, right? So we are here to help you. If you need professional help to come and for us to check your apartment, please get in touch with us. This is our email. We also have a lot of emails, a lot of yes, we do have a lot of emails, but we have a lot of videos on our channel. We request that you subscribe to us so that you get the latest videos. You see a lot of information that we can share with you. So please subscribe to us, and thank you very much.